Alright guys, so here we're going to compare a cart full to the cart dub real quick. I was asked to help give some tips on the cart dub. So Mr. Jacob Huntington recorded this in his living room for us to compare side by side. Alright, so we're going to play it first. We're going to stream forward a little bit. So we're coming through into the cartwheel. Both cartwheels start about the same. We're coming around, and right here I want you guys to notice, first things first is that we have both feet on the ground here. And then if we look at Jacob, he's got one foot touching and the other foot is almost touching right here. But you'll notice the distance from here to here is much closer together than what we're doing on this side with the cart full. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is when you're finishing your cartwheel coming into the cart dub is of course bringing your feet together, because the closer your feet are together, the more energy you're going to hit the ground with. So we're going to clear this and move forward a little bit again. So here, if we can see, I was just talking about this. Here's the feet, and here's the feet. Okay, Jacob's feet are so much closer together, with maybe I would say a foot apart over here, and over on the left we're about 2.5 feet apart, which spreads our energy out a lot. Okay, now we're going to see as we take off into the air here the extension through the legs, whereas on the left we're looking here and our feet are still apart through the extension, but instantly on Jacob's side for the dub, as soon as his feet leave the ground, they come together as tight as they possibly can. Okay, so the arm position's pretty good. We're taking off with the arms up. Here we go, we're rotating over. Okay, so here, if you notice the difference in shape, Jacob's almost a perfectly straight line from head to feet. But if we look on the left here, we've got this coming out, and then we bend at the knee, come here, bend at this knee, come out. Okay, so that's creating a lot of resistance in our twist. So if you're aiming to turn this full into a dub, the best thing you can do is pull your feet together as tight as you possibly can. Okay, because the straighter you are and the closer you are together, the faster you're going to rotate over. Okay, so if you're doing a single full and you're twisting at the same time as Jacob, you're going to see what happens here is you're finishing the twist and then you have to really pull downward because you've lost a lot of flip rotation. Whereas Jacob here uses that time to spin another entire twist before coming to the ground. Okay? So we're going to back up here again. Clear back to the beginning. We're going to play it through in slow-mo and see if you can't see it. So we're here. Jacob's feet are about the same distance. The arms are about the same distance. Cartwheel's starting good. We're coming into takeoff. We have the foot position. On the left, we're a little further apart for the single full than on the double. Taking off into the air, instantly, as soon as you're up in the air, Jacob's perfectly straight line feet together. Okay, over here, we're already starting to bend at the knees and the hips, and it's slowing down the rotation. Coming around, okay, they twisted and finished in the same location at the same time, but when you're doing a single twist, you're going to want to twist a little bit later than your double, ideally. That way you don't end up having to collapse down to the floor so oddly. You'll be twisting, it's more like an up, twist, land, okay, which will look a lot like what the double looks like here. Uses that extra time to continue pulling around and doesn't break shape until right here when he's trying to put his feet on the ground. So there's no change of the shape all the way until he's forcing his feet down for that landing. Now keep in mind, Jacob's doing this in his living room. He was in bed, got up to shoot this video, walked up and did them both. Did a cart dub cold set for me to make this video. So if we look at him back in YouTube videos, or if you see him in person on the floor, it's going to look a little bit different than how it looks on here, but not much. Alright, so now one time all the way through for you. We're going to play it. Okay, so here you go, same time. Set, lift, squeeze as tight as you can. Really pull in the core, keep your stomach tight, and pull until you land. Alright, I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, man, send me your emails.